guys, it's time to decorate the kitchen. I did a little bit before our guest came because I wanted to have a little something in the kitchen, but I'm ready to finish it up with you. I'm very excited. The girls are out on the patio. I put them out there because they were going a little bit crazy today. So I'm going to start by showing you what I've done in the kitchen so far, and we did a little house project that I'm excited to show you. So I'm going to show you those things and then we'll get started with our decorating. I've just done a couple of vignettes in the kitchen and this is one of them. I love how it turned out. I wanted to bring in all of the golds that you see behind me and the greens and the reds into the kitchen. So I also wanted to have that classic Christmas feel, like small town. And so I wanted to create a little scene here that would feel like almost like you're going to a little small town and you walk in and this could be a little scene that you would see. I also wanted to just use some of my favorite Christmas pieces that I didn't know if I would actually be able to use. And I started with the Christmas tree. I love this Christmas tree. So I got a couple of these a couple years ago at Home Goods and they're some of my favorites. It's a little glitzy, so I wasn't sure if I would be able to figure out how to use it. But when I saw it with everything I have going on in there and it just pulled that gold and the little bit of sparkle that I have going on, I thought it was perfect. And then I also have this Christmas tree that I loved and I wanted to use as well. And then I found this little sleigh, and I'm not going to pick it up because I have it all arranged. I thrifted this sleigh a few years ago for $3. I loved the colors of it, but I did not like how it came. It had all of this greenery and berries on it, but they were old and not very pretty. I knew that I was going to end up needing to do something with that, and I wasn't sure what I could do with the sleigh, but I started by taking off all of that greenery. For some of the pieces, I needed to use my wire cutters, and for other pieces, I was able to just pull them out. They were just stuck in some styrofoam that was glued in, and I could just pull them out. I was not able to get the styrofoam that was in it. I mean, it was really glued down tight in there and I tried getting it out, but I wasn't able to. I was left with the form of the shape of the sleigh. So I was thinking, well, what could I do with that? And one of my things that I'm doing this year for Christmas is wanting to bring a lot of lights in and make it feel warm and cozy all over the house. And at night, I like turning the lights on. So I bought these little remote battery operated tea lights. I wanted some more. I have some already, but they're just on a timer. And I wanted some that I could put on a remote and just turn on whenever I want. I've just been playing with a couple of things with these because they were white. And I didn't like the way that it looked with just the white there, so you can see the difference. I didn't like that, so I tried using some green ribbon, but then I also had this ribbon that I found which fits it perfectly, so I just need to secure it on. I haven't done that, so I just have a few finishing touches on the vignettes, and then I wanted to add the greenery and the pine cones, but I thought it would be nice to bring in some more gold with my jingle bells, and I love jingle bells. And I was thinking small town, this is definitely that small town feel that I wanted. And I could just see a sleigh with some big jingle bells out with the Christmas tree in a courtyard in a small town. So I tried it without adding the ribbon, and then I ended up adding the ribbon to 2 of them just to see what it would look like. And I definitely like the ribbon, and it pulls from all the colors. I like that it added a little more green and red to everything. And then I added a few berries, and I just love how this looks. I mean, it's not functional, but it's very pretty. And I just love the look of it in this little spot at the kitchen. Here's a closer look. I love the sleigh. I just love the colors. And you can see the ribbons make it look so much better. And I think I definitely want to go with the plaid ribbon. The green just blends in too much. I like the plaid. I think it pops a little bit in there. So I'm going to add the plaid to both, and I'm just going to secure it better. It's not secured on there right now. But I love this. I think it came out so cute. And this isn't an area that I use functionally. So this was a perfect little vignette to be able to put here. I also wanted to create a vignette on my board. I always have something right here, so I thought it would be fun to decorate this for Christmas. And I thought it would be good to pull the Mercury trees that I'm using on my shelves into this area. And I don't know if you can tell, but the sun reflects on this during the day, and then I put a candle at night, so it's always sparkly and pretty. And then, believe it or not, this is a card holder that I got a few years ago at the thrift store. I thought it was so pretty, and I wanted to bring in the gold, and it kind of fit right on here. And I love the star. I think it's just beautiful. So I think it would be pretty if I could cover this up a little bit more, but it works. It's fine. And then I had my brass deer that I think are beautiful, and I just added some greenery and berries. And of course, I tried a little ribbon, and I wanted to see what it looked like without the ribbon and with it. So I need to add ribbon to this one because I think it definitely looks better with the ribbon, and it pulls all of those colors. I think everything is just looking so good. And I don't know if you can see, I'm trying to see, can you see in the shot? The other, oh no, going the wrong way. So there's the other one, and you can see how they kind of play off of each other. And I think it's just pulling all of that into this room, and I love the way it's turning out. But I've got more I want to do in the kitchen, so I'm going to show you what I have planned. But before that, I want to show you our latest little home project that we did. We put in a new faucet, and I love it. So the other faucet, I've been wanting to change since the day we moved in this house. It was not functioning the way I wanted it to function. It had the sprayer, which I don't like. I much prefer one that has the pull down sprayer, and it was not the style we liked and all, but we never had changed it. And then it started getting wobbly, and it was like it was about to fall off. So we had no choice but to go ahead and change it. We were kind of waiting until we figure out exactly what we want to do with the kitchen. But since we don't know yet and we need a new faucet, we just found an inexpensive faucet at Costco. So this is a Kohler faucet. It's actually a really nice faucet. We got that at Kohler. And then we found the little plate and the soap dispensers on Amazon. So we got a really good deal on these, and then we just had the plumber come and hook it all up. Whitney was thinking he would try it himself, but Whitney's not very handy, and we've heard from people that know that are handy that plumbing's not one of the things you want to necessarily try yourself, that it's kind of hard sometimes. And it took the plumber a while to do it, so we made the right decision getting the plumber to come and hook it up. This is the last little thing I did. I'm going to transfer all my soap to these soap dispensers, but I haven't done that yet. But I had just found my little plaid plates, and I put my soap on there. So far, that's all I've done in the kitchen, and I'm excited to get more done in here. I don't want to overcrowd it or do too much in here, because y'all know we use the kitchen a lot. And so I don't want it to be to where it doesn't function well, because we do a lot of cooking. But I want to make it more festive than it is right now. I've already brought up some things from downstairs that I'm thinking about using. So I have some things on the table here. I brought up my kitchen rug. And truthfully, I don't think my kitchen rug works the best with what I have going on, because it's kind of a lighter green and I've got more darker greens everywhere. But I think it'll work okay. And I didn't want to buy another one for this year. So I may end up, if I decide to keep kind of this color scheme going forward, I'll probably buy a new one. But for now, I'm going to use the one I already had. But I also brought up this bin of some garland. So these are my lights that I love so much. I use these every year. I've not figured out where I'm going to use them this year, but I got to find a spot because they're my little twinkly lights and I absolutely love them. But that's not why I brought up this bin. I brought up this bin for the garland, and I get it. So this is my garland that I've had for years. It has all of the ornaments on it, which I didn't want for my mantle this year, but I'm thinking that I'm gonna try it over the cabinets. So we discovered that we actually have an outlet and a plug up there, so I can actually plug them in. And one of these light switches actually works that because it's connected to the outlet up above for garland. So I'm gonna try putting some garland up there and see how it works. I don't know if it's gonna come out. I don't know if I'm gonna like it, but we're gonna give it a try. Hey girls, what are you doing? Lily, what are you doing? She's out here doing something, I'm not sure what. So I'm gonna let them come in and see how they do. Lily probably wants to go out front. Lily, you wanna go outside? Okay, get back here, you know the rule. Lily, back it up. Lily, sit. Come here. Good girls. Good girl, Lily. Okay. Good girl. Lacey, are you going to be a good girl or are you going to get into mommy's stuff? Do you want to tell everybody how you've been getting into mommy's things? You told people you took some things off mommy's Christmas trees? That was not very nice. That wasn't very nice. You going to be good? Okay. Lacey, that's not for you. That's not for you. Mommy's about to get in there. Yeah, mommy's about to get in there. You gonna help? You gonna help mommy? Getting into mommy's stuff? The sun's shining and I wanted you to just see the sparkle on this. It's so pretty. I love this. I walk in here every day and I just think it is so beautiful. I don't know why my lights are flashing. There we go. It's so pretty. I love it. I'm going to need to work with it a lot to get it really pretty, but I think I like it. It brings in the red into the kitchen and the gold. It has a little bit of white in it, but that's okay because there's some white in the artwork and stuff over there and you don't see it all that much. But I love the greenery. I love the lights up there. I think it's going to be really pretty and festive. And the other thing that I'm noticing right now that I wanted to show you, I was thinking about putting some plates up on this top shelf, taking down what I have, and I like it. So I'll get those plates. The rest of them are downstairs, so I'm gonna go get them later. Right now, I wanna finish working on the garland, but I think it looks pretty with the plates. And since I decided I did wanna do that, I went ahead and ordered some puck lights that are on a remote. Again, I have puck lights, but they're not on a remote, so I wanted that, and I'm gonna put up in the cabinets and it'll light it up because it's a little dark in there and I don't feel like you see the plates as much as I would like, but I think it's gonna be really pretty. See, it's kind of dark, so the puck lights will brighten that up and I think it'll end up being really pretty, especially with the garland up there. Here's a close-up of the garland before I fluffed it. So I think once I fluff it, it's gonna end up being really beautiful. And I'm trying to decide how many I think I'm gonna need for this. And I'm trying to decide if I should just stop it right here or go all the way. I don't know how I'm gonna get it up here because it's a little high and I don't have something to stand on without getting the ladder. Whitney's out of town, so I'm not sure if I'll be able to get it up there. We'll see. But I'm gonna go ahead and put it up here, at least for now, and I think it's gonna look really good. I don't think I got a good before, so I wanted to do this while I just have part of it up, so you can see the before and after. I think it's gonna look really good. It pulls the green and just all the colors in there. It definitely looks more festive, and I love the lights up there. Here's a reminder of what I have on the mantle, and you can see it's directly opposite this, pulling all of those colors. So yeah, I think we definitely need this. For the second garland, I decided to fluff it before trying to put it above the cabinets. I don't know why I didn't think of that the first time, but I think this is going to make it so much easier to get it up and then have it closer to being ready once I get it up there. So we're going to see how this goes. As I started putting the garland on, I knew that it was not going to be an easy task. You'll see as we go along that it was quite a challenge getting it up there. But I was determined to make it work because I knew from seeing the first piece up there, even though it wasn't fluffed or ready to go or anything, I knew that it was going to make a huge impact on the kitchen, and I really wanted to get it done. I was so happy and pleased to see the way that it ended up turning out when it was all over. It made all of the challenges along the way trying to get it up totally worth it.
Until he
at this point, it was becoming a little bit comical about how it kept falling off. Every time I tried to do something, it would fall. And I was trying not to get frustrated while I was doing it. So I tried to laugh it off and just know that I was determined to get it done and feeling like it definitely was going to be worth it in the end. This is not easy to get up there. It keeps falling. Every time I kind of get it going over the part under the stove, it just falls. So I'm going to keep playing with it and see. But I wanted to show you, you can see the part behind me that's fluffed compared to the part over here that's not fluffed. And I think it looks way better with the fluff side. I wish I had fluffed both of them before I put it up there, but I'm not going to take the other one down to fluff it and put it back. I'll just fluff it up there. But it would have been much easier to do if I had done it like the other one and fluffed it beforehand. I've got this side up and I think it looks so good. And one thing I love is that it was able to wrap all the way around the side. So we'll be able to enjoy it from our breakfast area too. I still need to fluff this side, but I think it's turning out exactly like I wanted. And I think it's looking so pretty that if I didn't do anything else in the kitchen, I think that would be enough. And I love the red ornaments in it and the gold. It is pulling the colors into the kitchen exactly the way that I wanted it to. And I feel like it's adding a lot of balance for what I have done in the living room. So here's the side that's not fluffed. And then I think you can see where it changes to the side that is fluffed. It looks so good. I'm just having to be careful that I'm not pulling it down too far in front where I can't open the cabinets. I don't have anything in these cabinets, so I'll be able to pull it over there, but all the cabinets that I use, I need to be able to get to them.
Here we are, a cold December night, snowflakes fall, wonderful, magical, it's that time when everybody smiles, eyes are shining bright. I still remember how I used to feel. Look at us now, walking around in the snow. We do it in a very Christmas way.
I went downstairs and got the plates that I'm going to be putting in the cabinets. I think they are so pretty. I got these a few years ago. I don't know exactly, but I think they might have actually been from Dollar Tree. I thrifted them, but I think they were maybe from Dollar Tree, but I think they're beautiful. And I think they're perfect for my theme. Twas the night before Christmas on the mountain. They're going to go perfectly with everything that I'm doing. They don't have any gold in them and a lot more white than I would like, but I was thinking that if I could put the charger behind it, that it would be really pretty and pull in all of the colors. But I don't have enough space, I don't believe, in my cabinets to put the gold chargers. I think these plates are going to be the perfect complement for everything else. I feel like it has all of the same colors as my dining room plates except for the gold. So that's why I was kind of wanting to bring in some gold, but I don't think it's gonna work. But look at this, I think they look great together, you know, because they're not exactly in the same space, and it just brings in that same theme though, that woodsy vibe. These are my placemats that are gonna be on the table with the other bowls. I think these plates would have worked really well with my placemats. So I think these are gonna look great in there, especially when I get my little puck lights and can light up the cabinets a little bit more.
Most magical time of the year. Mistletoe hanging everywhere, waiting to declare love is here in the Rocking around in the snow. We do it in a very Christmas way. Soon there will be sleigh bells and Santa Claus. It's the number one most magical time.
It's dark in the cabinets, but you can see the plates, and I just think they look really good. I love that it brings in a little bit of the festive feeling and then also the colors. With all the things I brought up this box because I was thinking maybe I could use some of the things in here. I bought this last year. I was thinking about trying to use this teapot somewhere. I'm not sure if I'm gonna have room for it because I was thinking on the shelves, but I like the plates on the shelves and I'm not sure if this would work because I don't have enough to like put in front of the plates. So I don't know. I'm thinking I'm gonna see if I can find a spot for this. I love these bowls, but they have a lot of white. So I'm not sure I will be able to use them even though I like them. And last year I used to use this for my yogurt. So I may just put these in the cabinet to use because I do enjoy using these. And then I also have this. It's all part of the set that I thrifted last year. We have the little plate stand and then these two plates, which I think actually work really well with everything that I have going on. You can see the tree behind me. It pulls in pretty much all of the colors. So I'm gonna see if there's any way I can use this, but I don't wanna overcrowd my kitchen. So I'm not sure if I'll be able to use it. If not, I may just save it in case we do some entertaining. I can put some little treats out or something. So I might just save this for that. But I'm gonna see if I can't find a spot for it. I'm not sure yet. But the next thing that I know I wanna do is create a little tea station for me. I don't have room in this kitchen to make a big beverage station like I used to in my other houses. But here, I think I'm gonna take a little corner of the kitchen and make a beverage station. So I think that's what I wanna work on now. I want to try something in this corner back here. So I pulled a few things. This is the mug I've been using every day. It's the only mug I bought this year from Hobby Lobby and I love it because I love the shape of it and it holds a lot. So this is what I've been drinking my matchas in every morning. But I also love this one. And since I don't have matching, I thought these would work nice together. And sometimes I just like to drink hot chocolate in this ho 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 mug that I got a few years ago. So I'm gonna try to put this together in some kind of way. This was one of the little garland pieces that I got at Target this year. I got some that had the berries on them and this one was just greenery and pine cones. So I thought this might look really nice with this. Somehow I can use it with my little candle stand and I've got the candle. So it's already tied up and I'm going to use it like a little wreath. So I just left it tied up, but I took the tags off. And then I have my tray. So I was thinking I could just try doing a little something on my tray here. And I love my wooden stand. I've had this for years and I absolutely love it. And then I was thinking my candle, but then I wanted to try the little wreath. I think it goes. Yeah, no, it goes this way. So I was thinking if I could do my little wreath with the pine cones and then just set the candle up there. I don't want this to be very busy because I want to be able to come and grab my mugs in the morning. So I just want it to be simple. And I'm just thinking something like this. It's very plain, very simple, but I think I like it because it brings in the colors, it brings in a little bit of greenery, it's not too fussy, and it's functional. That's what I want. I do think it's missing a little something, so I'm gonna go grab a couple more things just to add to it, but it's gonna stay pretty much like this. Okay, I wanna try a couple things. So I thrifted these plates a few years ago for $3. So I was wanting to see how these looked on here instead of the candle. I kind of like the candle because I like just the rustic vibe of the candle, but I was thinking I could maybe do this, and that would be cute for some little breakfast plates. I don't know if you can see it from the camera angle, but it actually looks pretty up there, and it might show more if I turn the wreath around a little bit. But I think that looks good. And then I wanted to try my deer. So let me see. I'm thinking if I could just place these on the tray. Oh, and these were from, I had used these on my console, but I wasn't liking how they were. I thought they were a little too small for what I was doing there. I had mentioned that in another video. I love these. I think they're so pretty, and I love that they look a little more rustic. So I was thinking they would be perfect here, and then I'm adding some more candles to the console. So I just wanted to try these, something like this, and see how they look. And I think that's perfect. That brings in the woodsy element that I want along with the greenery. Now it's just to decide if I want the plates or the candle. What do you think? I think for now, at least, I'm going to go with the candle. I just like how this turned out. It's very simple, but I think it's elegant and does exactly what I wanted it to do. I like how functional it is. I can come every morning, just grab my mug. If I want to make a cup of tea, I can choose my mugs and make my tea right here. So I think this is perfect. I moved this while I was doing the garland, but this is what I usually have our wooden spoons in. We use these all the time. So again, thinking functional for the kitchen, I want things to work and not be just decoration, even though I did do some things for just decoration. I thrifted this a few years ago and I love it. I've used it for my spoons before, and so I'm just gonna transfer things to this. And then I also have my little spatulas that I love to add in there for just another little festive touch. So I have my Christmas spatulas. I think I found these at Target a few years ago. I actually have more of these, but these are the ones I found for now. So if I find more, I may add some more. So I'm just gonna transfer all this and get this set up. And I have an idea for this, something I'm thinking, I'm not sure if it'll work. This could use a little something. I was looking to see if I had a tray, and I don't have a tray that works with this and for the space we have here, and we use this all the time while we're cooking. So I just want something simple, but I was thinking if we could elevate the height a little bit, but also I need to be careful because we have all this trim here that we don't have a lot of space for pulling the spoons out. So I just got a little plate, and I have these round green napkins. So I was thinking I could just wrap the plate in the green napkin and just do a little something to give it a base. And I'll probably come back and secure this napkin better and make it look prettier. But I'm thinking maybe something like that, that just gives it a little height and a little base, brings in some more green color. And for right now, for lack of anything better, I like that. I like it better than just the pitcher sitting on the counter. I don't have a lot on this counter, but I'm fine with that. And with the greenery, I don't think I need to. I'm debating, seeing if I have something I could put up there, but I don't really think I need it.
Most magical, the number one, most magical time of the year. Christmas. Snow starts to fall, then you know it's Christmas for the children above all. Then you know it's Christmas, 'cause Santa's on his way. We'll stand under the mistletoe, and then it's Christmas Day. The joyful times we witness forever stays with us. So Rudolph feels his whistle and gathers all his friends. When Santa and his missus wraps the final gift, you know it's time for Christmas for each and every one.
It would not be Christmas without my Christmas tree cookie jars. I found these at Home Goods a few years ago and I love them. The girls are playing behind me. Please ignore them. I'm gonna keep going. So I found these at Home Goods and I love these cookie jars. I have used them as cookie jars. I've used them as canisters. I would usually use them on my drink station, but since I don't have that this year, I'm using them right here. I thought they worked really well with this little vignette, and this way I can use it as cookie jars. And I filled it with some cookies that my sister-in-law sent us for Christmas. They are very yummy. We've already eaten some of them, so that's what I'm putting in here. And then I need to find something else to put in the other one. But we don't eat a ton of sweets around Christmas, but we do like to have a few little sweet treats. So these are going to be great. And I think we're gonna enjoy these thoroughly. And I love that I get to use my cookie jars. One last thing I wanna do right here is switch out my candles. So I bought these at the same time, but from two different vendors at our fall market in the neighborhood. This one is called Good Tidings. I don't know exactly what the blend is, but it smells so good. We like light fragrances and both of these were very light. That's why we like this one. I would love to just leave this out because it still smells so good. I love this little container, so I'm definitely gonna keep it, get the rest of the wax out of it and keep it because I think this is just such a pretty little jar. I know I can have lots of uses for that, but I'm gonna go ahead and switch it out with this candle. And I'm not gonna light it right now because I may be leaving the house in a little bit and I want it to be able to burn enough the first time that it burns. So I'm gonna wait to light it, but I think it's gonna smell so good and I'll probably light it a little bit later.
Then you know it's Christmas, the snow starts to fall. And then you know it's Christmas for the children above all. And then you know it's Christmas, 'cause Santa's on his way. We'll stand under the mistletoe.
They know they're being filmed. They love it. Lacey loves it. Lacey, do you like being filmed? Say yes, I do. I've tried a few different spots for this, but I don't want it to get too busy in here. And so I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to use it. Maybe I can use it downstairs or, like I said, figure out a different way to use this. I do think at some point I'm gonna come into these cabinets and redo some of this and maybe bring some more mugs up here. Since this lower bar level is workspace, I really want to keep it clear. And I thought about adding some ribbons to my canisters, but I think my canisters work. It's just whether or not I want to add some ribbon, but I have to see if I have any like velvet ribbon that I could add, because I don't want glitter on these since they actually have things in them. I use these every morning, so I don't want to put anything with glitter on top. You can't tell it right now, but I came over here because somebody's got tired eyes. And Lacey is over there. She's looking at us. She can't stand it. Whenever I'm talking to Lily, she just has to be a part of it. So she never wants to miss out on anything. Lacey, you want to tell them where you were while I was talking to Lily? So I was hiding under the table. I don't know why, but she loves to lie under the table. Lily, are you going to play with sister? And they're wanting to play. It's almost supper time, so they're getting a little restless. I still need to put the finishing touches on the things I talked about earlier. I need to put the ribbon on him and the ribbon on the little bell and just a few other things. I may do some things in these cabinets and like maybe bring in some cups and stuff like that. But for now, I think I'm good for the kitchen for today. There they go, making noise. They're just playing. But I'm going to show you everything again. I love it. I think it's coming out so good. If all I did was the garland, I think that would have been enough. Like, that is so festive, and it just makes me happy to see it. It was a lot of trouble to get it up there, but it was worth it. I still have so much Christmas decorating to do. We still need to do, there they go. They're just running around. Girls, are y'all going to let me do this or not? I'm talking to everybody. I'm talking to everybody. They just love playing. So yeah, they're a little restless right now, and they can't play and then eat right after. So they don't realize this, but it's keeping them from being able to eat as soon as they want to eat. But I'm going to let them play because they really need it and they love it. Oh, I was telling you earlier, I took the reindeer from here. And so I'm going to add a couple more of the candles to the spot where I had the reindeer over here. And I think that's going to really work better. But I still have a lot of Christmas decorating to do. I've got to do the front porch still. And I am looking forward to doing my table. That's going to be one of the things I do soon. Probably going to do the porch first. And then I'm also doing a tablescape on my breakfast table. So we still have a lot to go upstairs, and we haven't even gotten downstairs yet. So I am so happy that you're joining me on this journey of decorating our house for Christmas. I hope that you're going to continue to follow along. If you are, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can get notified whenever my new videos come out. And thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you more than you know. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye. Are y'all done? Lily, did you show everybody we got your Christmas toys out? Lily, you want your Christmas toy? Look. Look who it is. Look who it is. Do you like that? You like that? Oh, yeah. Lily likes to play. Lily likes her toys. Lacey, not so much. Lacey, what do you like to do? Eat? You like to eat? So, yes, ma'am, I like to eat. Okay, girls, tell everybody bye. Say thanks for watching. Bye.